Kids, you said that you edit multiple Abridged series.
Yes.
What programs do you use to like edit, and how do you learn to mix like audio and stuff?
Okay, I use Notepad and Microsoft Paint.
Windows Movie Maker. Real good.
That's way too out of my league. I can't even imagine. Actually, I used all of those things when I first started out. Fun fact. I'm not even kidding. I used Paint and Notepad when I started out. Yeah.
No.
Yep. Okay, so what do I use now? I just transitioned to the Creative Cloud Adobe suite. Before that, I was using CS6. So that was Premiere, Audition, After Effects, Photoshop. Obviously, Photoshop's a big one. I used to use Sony Vegas 8.0 Pro, and for some reason, even though I have the Adobe suite, I still use Audacity to record. I just can't break that habit. It's free, it's awesome, it's really good.
It's comfortable.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So there you go.
Although, for anyone interested in potentially, like, you know, as a professional voice actress, I can never on the record condone a Bridge series, but off the record, because nobody's recording this, or possibly. But the Adobe suite is actually very affordable now. You don't have to pay for a license outright. You can get like, the monthly subscription for one program, like Premiere, is like $10 a month, right?
It's like 20, but
that's for everything.
keep in mind though that if you are going to do that, that doesn't include After Effects. So, and if you want After Effects, which is where all the visual, like the nice visual stuff comes from, it comes from After Effects. Yeah, I mean, if you're just going to do Premiere on its own, there's very little that Premiere can do on its own that Windows Movie Maker can. I mean, I'm just saying.
It cannot crash every 3 seconds.
It's the future.
Yeah. If you're a student, you can get the whole Adobe Creative Cloud suite for $20 a month. If you have a school email address. Yeah.
This is a great advertisement.
Or even just like, I mean, because I'm a student, I just went back to school full time, and you don't even need to have,
Learning!
crushing debt.
She just got back to school. I dropped out 3 months ago. So,
To be fair, it took me 10 years after graduating high school to get to this point. I mean, I'm 17, what? Hi. But yeah, like, you don't even really need a school address. They might follow up with you, but I just was like, yeah, I'm a student at this college, you're welcome. Give me a discount, please. Huh?
And then they let you have a Creative Cloud?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, I haven't followed up, and I am legitimately a student, so, you know, I'm not condoning any terrible behavior or anything, but be terrible people. I hope when you leave this panel, you're all just awful, awful people.
And just one more note.
The Joker is like...
Well, one more note on that, actually, because we've been harping on this a lot. You can actually get a 30-day trial, I think, of the Adobe Creative Cloud suite. So if you're not 100% sure you want to do it, you don't have to jump into a huge subscription for a year where you're locked in. So I would recommend doing that if you're really considering that.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry we gave you the longest answer to your question.
That was just sucking Adobe's D for like 30 minutes. However long that answer was.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is really good, trust me.
Vegas seriously sucks, though. Holy crap. I mean, it's the greatest. Give us a free copy, please. What's up, dude?
Hello, Ace and Jay here.
Hi. You're not going to wipe our memory after you ask this question, right?
Well, I have to pick what kind of answer you get.
Aliens are real! Okay, let's go.
Alright, I have a question about Helsing Bridge.
We are not Team 4-Star, so we'll make up an answer. But please continue.
What's Alucard like in Helsing Bridge?
He is a dick.
Watch the show!
No. Have you seen Archer? Because he's Archer.
Are you talking about, hold on, are you talking about the character or the voice actor?
The character.
The character, yeah, he's a dick.
And what about the voice actor? What about the voice actor?
The voice actor, he's a dick. I mean, they're all very nice. Penises. Yes, good job.
Hey, I have a question.
No!
Not yet.
Oh my god, I think we just got a hit put on us.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, Kay? You are okay, right? I don't know. I can't tell white people apart, so.
You have no idea how much I've been getting at.
Daredevil, right? What?
You all wear sunglasses. You're all Tommy Lee Jones. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I had a question for both of you.
Who is
Who do you think?
They're
They're talking to the two Saiyans over there.
Would it matter? This, that, they
To the Saiyans.
like females, like,
Okay, I'm ready. I was about to say, I brushed my hair like 10 minutes ago.
Anyway, I have a question.
Sure.
Who do you think's better? Vegeta or Nappa?
I like
In bed?
actually pretty
Use your imagination.
I mean, I'm really
You have
fond.
to.
I'm really fond.
Yes.
I'm really fond of Dying Alien #1, which is my favorite role in anything ever.
It was honestly me just trying to see something because I didn't even
Who's better?
I don't watch Dragon Ball, so I have no idea.
I've seen like one episode of Dragon Ball Z. I have a vagina. Like, what do you want from me?
Prove it.
Wow, this got 18 plus really fast.
No preference. Is there like a no preference box that we all can take?
You know this more than I do, I really do.
All right, good job. Well, Nappa, sure, let's do it. Yeah.
Sorry, Vegeta. What up?
Hi.
Hello.
I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
That's good because we're up here for that.
What inspired you to do like voice acting and stuff?
Well, I can speak a lot about stuff, but I think you more want voice acting, right?
Sure, yeah. I've been stage acting since I was like 6, and I think I was 15, and I moved from Pennsylvania to Connecticut, and it was during the summer, so there was like no one to hang out with because all the kids were on vacation. And I was bored, and I had discovered voice acting, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, and I was awful. And
I think that's standard. That's a standard answer. It was awful.
You're always bad when you start, you know, it's just you need to keep going so you get less bad.
In theory. Yeah. I wasn't really interested in voice acting at all. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I thought, hey, I could do this, and I was wrong. But, and funny enough, like 6-7 years later, and I'm editing it, so whatever that's about, right? Yeah, no, I just liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I wanted to make something like it, so I did. That's about it.
I know for me personally, like I was, my favorite movie for a while was like one of the first DVDs I ever owned, Patch Adams. And I know that movie is like awful. But you know, Robin Williams is like great, so whatever, I don't care. Rest in peace and all that. But I watched that movie and then I watched behind the scenes like videos that they had, and you know, there's that scene in that movie where he goes into a pool of spaghetti with an old lady, and I was like, man, I really want to do that. I want to get paid to hang out with an old lady in a pool of spaghetti. But that was not really something I could put on a resume. So, but then I watched anime, and like, yeah, basically. I watched anime and I was like, oh my god, I can voice act like I'm in a pool of spaghetti with an old lady. And it was beautiful, because I mean, like I'm, you know, I'm weird looking right now. I'm a 6 foot tall, like behemoth of a woman. And I basically haven't changed since I was like 14. So it was very hard to find on-camera roles for like a weird Final Fantasy summon creature. So that's why I went into voice acting, because it doesn't matter if you're ugly. Be a voice actor, kids.
Can I ask you a question?
No, never. It's not allowed. What do you think this is, a Q&A? I can't believe you. But I guess.
The onions are actually
When you first recorded your
was Abridged episode. How was it like?
It was bad. Again, you're bad until you're good, right? So just keep getting better. But the first thing I did was like terrible, just bad. And now our stuff is kind of less bad, but still all kind of bad.
That was very descriptive. Thank you so much.
Just
Jess.
keep going until you're not as bad as you could be.
Let's see. My first abridged episode. I invited my friends over to my house. I said, "Hey, we're going to do this," and we sat down with the microphone. We said, "Okay, what funny things should the character say?" And then we recorded it and put it into Windows Movie Maker. We didn't script. We didn't know what that was. Actually, fun story. That's how I met Martin. It was like one of my first interactions with Martin. I asked him to do a collaboration with me, and he said, "I'd
That's
like."
like, you know, very intimate, very personal.
Right. And
How old were you at this point?
Oh, I was 17. 17. And I asked him to collaborate with me, and he said, "Well, I'd have to see a script first." And I said, "Script? What?"
Fucking new.
Which is hilarious now because Pokemon Bridged has been in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. So like
Yeah.
we did get the crossover. Like,
It just took 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, or whatever it was. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Your first abridging episode, Marianne.
my first abridging episode was not really applicable. But when it came to my first show, like, I was cast, the first thing I was cast as, my first thing I was ever cast in was the Full Metal Alchemist movie, the first one. Yeah, I had one line, "You're welcome." But after that, like, I got cast as a lead character in this show called Lyrical Nanoha. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, and I don't blame you if you never have. Thank you, like 12 people, that's awesome. I've heard of it. Thank you. But anyway, so the first time I went in, I was working at Halloween Horror Nights at the time, and I was a psychotic clown. So, like, I would follow people around and scream like, "I'm gonna follow you home and pee in your bed." Like, direct quote. But I was screaming the whole first night, and then the Monday after Halloween Horror Nights, I had a session and my voice was completely gone. And so I went into the studio, and the entire like cast of characters is like 8-year-old girls, and I was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Marianne. Here to voice act." And they were like, "You're the only boy in this show," and I was like, "Yes." So he went through puberty a little early. But yeah, that's my first abridged episode.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hi.
This. No wacky, I'm just saying it is great to actually see you again because I actually met you last year at the Bronies React panel at BronyCon. I don't know if you remember me, but I asked AC Racebest about his fall in the season 4 premiere, and I was vlogging.
Oh yeah.
You remember me?
Yeah, I do.
Yes! Goal achieved! So anyway, I recently watched the Bronies React episode 100, and I saw like when Juan was there, you're like,
Yeah, following her along. Yeah.
so what were your thoughts on the episode? Because in my opinion, it was a great episode. I don't want to spoil too much because my boyfriend over there has not seen it yet.
I'm gonna spoil everything. No.
Trying to spoil it too much for him. Just maybe a little bit, just not too much.
I really liked it. Like, it's gotten to a point where they know that the fandom exists and just threw everything in one episode that they loved. And I really liked it. It was really fun, you know. It's so weird to be part of something, a fan-made video that had influence in the actual show, you know, because my Octavia roommates and you have to assume that they know that was a thing before they made it a thing. So it's crazy, really crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, this is just kind of a silly question.
That's not allowed.
Bridge series are very, very serious.
Yeah, this is like Christopher Nolan Batman levels of serious, right, Joker?
This is the place where fun goes to die.
Alright, well, down in the artist alley
Yes.
over at the auction hall, there's a wall
wall scroll of Merrick showing his butt.
Wait, is it like the Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
god.
wondering if we brought that to your guys' your booth and everything, would you let people sign it saying "Get well soon" for little Kirby?
Oh. We actually already have like a small print of that, so we could always like, well actually somebody gave that to me, so I don't know if they would want people scribbling all over it. But yes, absolutely, if you brought it over to the booth, we would be happy to sign the wall scroll version of it, and then Martin could like see the vomit of fan love, and he would be like, gross, people like me, ew.
Actually, that reminds me of something. Could we just film something real quick for Martin up here, and you guys can say like, you know, you want him to get well soon? Would that be all right?
Yeah.
How about, on the count of 3, everyone say, "We love you, Martin." Yeah? Okay.
Excuse me, I'm the only one who's allowed to love him, so.
We really like you as a friend, Martin. How about that? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Send that to him and he will have no idea what you guys were saying.
Marianne approves +10.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, do you mind if we do the major and the Millennium Soldier thing? Where
The
they're
what
just-
and the what?
The major and the Nazi soldier, they're standing on top of the rooftop. It's like Sergeant Klaus.
You know that we're not Team 4-Star, right?
I thought I said you did something.
No,
I was okay. I was literally a dying Nazi. Here's my one line. Ah! Done. Dead. Like that's it, right?
That's amazing. Wow.
Sorry.
Thanks, Shinji. That's one more thing you messed up.
I'm not Shinji!
Your dad hates you.
Father, you never loved me!
What's up, Amethyst? You look so cool.
I give up.
Anyway,
That's what
I
she
do
said.
look cool. Anyway, this is for everyone. What is your favorite meme?
Meme.
Oh my god, I love Pepe. It's like there was someone here who was wearing a shirt made entirely of Pepe's, and I want that shirt so bad.
It's too rare. You'll never get it.
I can try for the okay Pepe, but what is your favorite meme?
I don't know. People who've seen Jack's films will know. Like I'm so tired of memes right now. Just from working on that every day and having to just endure memes. I had to do an episode of Yai, which is the series that he does where he asks the audience a question, and I had to pick comments for it, and the question was like an acronym for memes, and I wanted to die. Just, I can't answer that one, I'm sorry. I can't.
His answer is also Pepe.
My favorite meme is Grumpy Cat.
That's a simple but good meme.
Thank you. He's my spirit animal. She's as grumpy as I am. Caitlin, where are you going?
Grumpy Cat's actual name.
Pee safely. What's up, Ben? Wait. Before you ask, what time is it?
Adventure time!
That's wrong. The answer is time to duel.
That is also wrong. It is 7:28 p.m.
Is it really?
It is.
Holy cow!
It's actually summertime, alright?
It's our vacation. Okay.
In the summertime.
Regular show joke.
Thank
Anyway, I was wondering, when you start a new project, what is your creative process like?
We're like, how can we ruin this?
Like, do you just get drunk and write down whatever you think of?
I wish I could show up to a session drunk. That would be amazing.
I actually
Hello,
tried.
please pay me.
Yeah. Funny is, I actually tried to write an episode of Dark Spawn drunk once, and it was like, it was the worst thing in the world. It was so great. I should share that sometime.
Don't you have some? Don't you remember what it was?
I don't know. All I remember is like Rock and Remy just started making out like randomly, and Dutch was just there.
It's like the Family Guy versions of the Fast and Furious script, you know?
Yeah. It just turned into an orgy. I don't remember.
I love it. Fund it.
Fund it. Make it. Make a Patreon for it. But yeah, surprisingly, we are not on any drugs or drink when we make Pokemon Bridge.
But Purple Eyes.
Purple Eyes doesn't need any of that.
I
He's
don't
just
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
That guy's nuts. He can just go and go and go.
Yeah.
We are not on anything. We just kind of watch the episode and then think stuff and then make it.
That's boring. No. LSD, cocaine, heroin.
Marijuana.
And of course, the worst one, marijuana.
I can say I know Martin always has a tall glass of Bailey's handy whenever he writes anything.
Yeah, Bailey's.
Bailey's, Irish cream. It's not real alcohol. 5% doesn't get you drunk. You're a wuss. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello,